Hello everybody and welcome back to another video. My name is Tyler and today we're going to be jumping in to another PvP battle with Sir Jellybean. Me and him have been playing a lot of PvP together. We really enjoy it. So we decided that we're doing a map that we've done before, but we've switched sides. So we're actually coming from a different the other side of the map than what we usually would, which is cool. It refreshes things. It actually makes it feel like a new map a little bit. So yeah, so I immediately, my good old strategy of back capping, I'm heading to the back points. I'm securing them. I've got one squad on the south part, and then I've got another squad heading to the far sort of east point. So Jellybean's already engaging in the center with an entire squad of US. He gets a really good grenade on them right there. That's a good grenade from Sir Jellybean right there. Completely flanked them. Now I got surprised as well by the enemy already having a jeep there. I keep forgetting about the 30 cal jeeps. My guys decide, you know what, we're not going to run through the trench where we've got cover. We're just going to get shot. So yeah, they deserve that. I decided to pop smoke because I'm actually getting torn apart. He decides to wait a little bit. Maybe the enemy want to shoot him a few more times before he throws the smoke. I decided to try and get some shots off and get murked. So I realized that actually I'm going to struggle here. I'm going to lose my entire squad. So I decided to bring up a very cheap infantry squad while I've actually got a AT team right there, but I've also got a half track coming up because that half track, that MG42 will shred. This guy gets shot. So I decided, okay, I can't get there close enough with those guys, so I'm just gonna wait. Gonna wait for the half track to arrive so I can shred that jeep. Just tried to move my guys around a little bit. They got infantry coming in. Now the enemy is like pushing quite hard on this point because a lot of players, I think I said this in a previous video, a lot of players they don't back they don't think other players back cap, so they go straight for that, and they didn't do it right. If you look at the mini map, you'll see that Sir Jellybean has a single vehicle, a very light jeep, in the enemy's back cap, right in their northern point or northwestern point. You'll see there that Sir Jellybean's captured that on the mini map, and they're not doing anything. They got nobody going there. They're just heading for my back point, and they're heading for the center, and they've got nothing on that far northwestern point. And they're not sending anything there. And just keep an eye on this. Yeah, look, it's a motorbike. I forgot. That's it. The enemy aren't doing nothing. Just keep an eye on that point throughout on the minimap throughout the game, and yeah, you'll see the enemy. They're putting so many resources into capturing this point, and I'm not going to give it up. Right? I'm not going to give up this trench position. So Jellybean is sending a tank my way. And I'm going to start moving into the trenches now to basically just slowly go up. And they got guys coming. They've got more reinforcements coming. I decided to put those guys in the trench. They're in a bad position there. What I decided to do is just pop some smoke because I want to cover my guys as I'm going in. And I decided to pop smoke in two directions to kind of maybe if the guy is there actually controlling his guys, he won't know what way I'm coming from. Then I decided to flank with the half track and just shoot straight down the trench. Like fish in a barrel. But yeah, I decided to just basically sacrifice my half track. Now they're thinking that I decided to send my guys through the trench and through that point while those guys are covering, and just finish them off basically. I think the MG is still up on my half track. Yeah, it is. So the half track's immobile, but the MG is still up. So I've still got a firing position with that half track. My guys are not in the trench. It's so annoying sometimes that they just get out the trench and when you tell them to attack. So it's a little bit frustrating. As you can see on the minimap, in the east, far east, well, actually east, you've got the enemy coming up with a light tank. I see that, and I'm deciding how I'm going to deal with that. Decide to heal up, and basically the whole match, I'm focusing on this far point while Sir Jellybean is on the center mostly, because, and look, we've got them quad capped right now. Because they could have sent a single infantry squad over to that far point, and he dies, but he dies a glorious death for the Great Reich. So we managed to take that guy out with his death shot. But yeah, now I'm trying to see, you know, can I see anyone? The Stuart is down for now, but if you listen carefully, you can hear them repairing it. And yeah, so and they're repairing it, but I decided to just leave it for now. And I'm waiting now because they put a lot of resources into capturing my far southern point or southeastern point, and they didn't, but they weren't able to do it. They still haven't sent any guys to the point that we've captured. They're still trying to take this heavily fortified trench position when they could have just taken Sir Jellybean out in the northwest over there and taken that point, and then they wouldn't be quad capped right now. But yeah, they start full on charge storming these positions. As the reinforcements are coming in, and I'm tearing into them. They're just running. They're trying to run straight into the trench. It's just not going well for them right now. I've got guys that are so dumb that they don't know how to use a trench. Trying to get some pot shots on the guy repairing, because I've got, actually can see him now. But yeah, now I'm looking at what vehicles I can bring in. You know, okay. I'm thinking about bringing a light vehicle in, but I'm also thinking, yeah, if I can hold with the infantry, then I can bring in some heavier armor support. So Jellybean did lose his tank, but he managed to take out the light vehicle there of the Yanks. And as you can see now, in a second, you will see that Sir Jellybean in the northwestern point has sent an infantry squad up there now. So now it's going to be harder. If they did decide to take it, it would be harder now, because he's actually had the resources. But even though they're taking the center, we've still got 3 points. If they had taken out Sir Jellybean in the northwestern point and then taken the center, we would now be triple cap, right? So, you know, it's that kind of thing that people seem to get hyper focused on the center. These guys are trying. Oh, now I see that the Stuart is come back online. I'm like, okay, now I'm going to end it. Time to end this guy. So I get the Panzer Shrek up there, and I'm going to Shrek his ass. Got so many guys in the trench, can't get through. So I'm trying to move this. I've chose this the Panzer Shrek because it has more range. And I do miss the first shot. It goes low, but I'm waiting. So he's pulling back now, and you can see he's trying to get me, but I'm like, okay, I'm gonna wait. And I decide to just YOLO it around the other way. This guy's just Rambo. Look at him. He's getting shot at and everything. He's just Ramboing it with the Panzer Shrek. He don't give a shit. Boom, baby. There we go. That one's gone. I tried to try and get him back in cover, but he gets shot in the back and goes down like a hero. So yeah, now I decided to bring in the I love this half track. I think it's better than the quad 50 for the Yanks. It is just amazing. This it's called the drilling, the 15 centimeter drilling. So it's a 15 centimeter, sorry, 15 millimeter, sorry, not 15 centimeter, 15 millimeter triple machine gun half track, and the rate of fire is insane. And because it has high explosive and it has armor piercing, you can actually take out light vehicles and armor with it. And then with the infantry, it completely it should be banned, mate. It's a war crime to use this thing as a head guard. Like, it is insane. We got some military police holding up in a, I don't know if you can really call it a church anymore, but as you can see, they get a good shot on me while I'm not looking. They use white phosphorus mortar rounds and wipe out almost an entire squad. So, you know, good on them. Now they've got infantry coming in. I'm like, oh shit, okay, they're coming. So that was a really good tactic. I was like, damn, that's really cool on their point. So like, I said to Sir Jeremy, I said, damn, that's really cool. They hit me with white phosphorus, basically hit me with light artillery and then stormed the position. I was like, that's smart. That's what you do in real life. In real life, you would hit the position with artillery, soften up the hard target, turn it into a soft target, and then you just move in with your infantry, and tanks and other vehicles. So really good tactic on their point, really good plan of attack. Was really proud of that. And what I decided to do is, see what I mean? This thing's insane. It's an absolute war crime. What I decided to do is I need to take care of this mortar, because if I don't take care of this mortar, whenever I bring in more infantry, they're just going to keep getting hit, right? And it's going to be extremely difficult. So I decided to YOLO it and figure out where this mortar's coming from. And they got it in a really good position, actually. Very, very nice position. I managed to take out an entire squad. And somehow they kill me. Yeah, like, they do really good there. And I wasn't able to actually succeed at my mission because for some reason the driver didn't want to get into the gun. Like, you see, like, I'm trying to get the driver to take control of the gun, but he won't do it. So I don't know. Usually with a vehicle, if you've only got one guy left, when you press E and then you try to use the weapon system, he will go to the weapon system and then go to the driver's seat, etc. But in that case he didn't, so I wasn't able to actually destroy the mortar, but I was able to give my guys some time to breathe, let's say. So yeah, they got it Bakshi right now. I decide, yeah, so I'm just trying to basically reinforce the position because I lost basically a whole squad to that white phosphorus round, which is a very good shot. So they almost got me. They almost took that position back. I lost the medium half track, but at the same time, I didn't really use manpower for it. I used what did I use? I used deployment points, right? So it's a call in. So I can always call another one in. I got loads of deployment points right now. But yeah, now I've got actually bringing in a tank and bringing in a Stug 42 because I do love the Stug 42. I won't lie. Oh, there you go. I didn't even realize I brought another one in already. So now they've got a tank coming. So just as I call in a tank, they've got a medium tank coming. So I think it's a Sherman. I'm not sure which. What is? I don't know what he just did there. But okay. As you can see, it turns around, and I'm like, where's it going? I'm confused right now. I'm like, okay, he's turned around. Is he giving up? Are they giving up trying to take this position? Maybe. They're still focused on so much on the center and trying to take me out on the far east point. They haven't captured their northwestern point. So in the corner. They could have easily taken that with an infantry squad and a jeep. They could have taken that. So I've got a Stug 42 come in. and I've got a medium tank. Wait, what did I call him? Probably a Panzer 3H, because I love the Panzer 3H. Is absolutely great. As you can see, so Jellybean is storming the center and recapturing that. So we're about to quad cap them again. So I'm like not sure where to put the Stug right now. I'm like, okay, because I know that they've got a 76 or I think it's a 76mm Sherman out there. So I don't want to push too hard. I've made that mistake in the past. I don't know where it is. It might be able to see me and I can't see it. So I'm being careful. I'm keeping my tank. Yeah, they hit me with a mortar again. So I'm like, fuck's sake. So I'm like, I'm trying to think, okay, I need to move up there with something. I need to try and take care of that. I need to try and take care of that mortar once and for all, because yeah, it's actually doing a really good job at hurting me in that position. So as you can see, I'm like, okay, can I loop this round over? And I tried, but not quite. Couldn't quite loop it over the embankment. So as you can see, like the enemy players, they've used the one that I'm playing against. Anyway, I don't know if I think I'm playing against just one of the players. I didn't really check. But yeah, I'm going for it again with with another half track, but a cheaper one this time. And I decided, you know what, I'm just gonna run it over. But it's and then it finishes. Yeah. So that's it, everyone. I hope you enjoyed this one. It was a pretty good game, and yeah, thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in the next game. Goodbye.